Okay, let's dive right in. Today, we're cracking the code on the brand new language of real estate. You know, the lingo is evolving so fast, and if you want to stay ahead of the game, you absolutely have to be fluent. So, let's get into it. You know, this quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? For years, the MLS was like the sun in every real estate agent's solar system. Literally everything revolved around it. But now? Well, now there's this whole new galaxy of acronyms AI, API, AEO, and they are pulling with just as much gravity. The game has totally changed.
And this is really the core question, isn't it? See, it's not about throwing out the old stuff for the new. The agents who are going to win, the ones who are really going to crush it in this market, are the ones who can speak both languages fluently, the language of the deal and the language of the algorithm. So the real question is, can you? All right, first up, let's talk about those letters you see after an agent's name. They are so much more than just alphabet soup. They're a huge signal to your clients that you know your stuff. Seriously, think of them as a shortcut to trust. It's how you show you're a cut above the rest. And this list right here, it perfectly shows how the industry is evolving. I mean, on one hand, you've got the classics, right? The ABR, the SREs, they're all about mastering the art of the client relationship. But then, boom, you have REAS, the real estate AI specialist. That's all about mastering the art of the algorithm. It's a whole new world, and the designations are racing to keep. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty of the MLS. This is the heartbeat of every single real estate deal, and these acronyms, they're the language it speaks. If you really want to understand the journey of a listing, from for sale to sold, you've got to know these letters by heart.
This is basically the roadmap for a property's entire life cycle. It kicks off with coming soon. That's the teaser, right? Building that initial buzz. Then it's showtime, active. Once those offers come flying in, we shift to under contract and then pending while we get all the details sorted. And then you get to the grand finale. Sold! Ah, it's a beautiful thing.
Next up is DOM, or Days on Market. Now this little number, it packs a massive punch. It's basically the pulse of a listing. It tells you exactly how hot a property is, how healthy the market is. A low DOM, you've got a winner on your hands. A high DOM, well, that might be a sign it's time to rethink your strategy. So, you've got a property under contract. That is awesome. Congratulations. But don't pop the champagne just yet, because now you have to navigate the whole world of finance and lending, and yeah, that means a whole new set of acronyms to get a handle on. Think of this as your go-to cheat sheet for the most common loan types you're going to see. Whether it's an FHA, a VA, or a USDA loan, knowing the ins and outs of each one is absolutely crucial for guiding your clients to the perfect financing for their situation.
Ah, these three letters, CTC, clear to close. This is pure music to any real estate agent's ears. This is the moment you've been working for, the finish line the entire deal has been building towards. The lender's given the final green light, the money's ready to go, and it is time to get to that closing table. All right, get ready for a plot twist. We've talked about the old school, the classic stuff, but now it's time to talk about the new school. Welcome to the world of prop tech, where the language of real estate is literally being rewritten in ones and zeros. So what in the world is prop tech? Well, simply put, it's the digital revolution that's shaking up every single piece of the real estate puzzle. From how we manage our clients to how we market properties, prop tech is the engine of change. And trust me, it is not slowing down anytime soon. Now this is a real eye-opener. For so many years, we were all obsessed with SEO, but now it's all about AEO. So what's the difference? It's the difference between being found on a search engine and being the answer that Siri or Alexa gives when someone asks a question. It's a completely different ballgame, and the agents who win are going to be the ones who master the art of the conversation. So how does all this new tech actually work together? The magic answer is the API. Just think of it like the universal remote for your entire real estate tech stack. It's the secret sauce that makes all your different tools, your CRM, the MLS, your marketing software, all talk to each other and work in perfect harmony. So after all that, what's the big takeaway? It's pretty simple. Knowing this huge, expanding universe of acronyms is no longer just a nice to have. It is an absolute must-have. In today's market, this kind of fluency is the key to unlocking your full potential. It's your superpower. This right here says it all. The top agents of the future, they're going to be the ones who can bridge that gap between the old world and the new. They'll be the ones who can talk contracts and code with total confidence and navigate both traditional real estate and modern technology without missing a beat.
You know, at the end of the day, it really all comes down to results. And the more you know, the more you can achieve. Mastering the language of real estate, both the old and the new, is going to help you work smarter, communicate better, and ultimately close more deals. It really is that simple.
So, what's next on the horizon? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The world of real estate is always changing, and you can bet the language is going to keep changing right along with it. The key is to never, ever stop learning. Always stay curious and always keep asking yourself, what's the next big thing I need to know?